Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Rogers High School. Just over the state line here in the state of Alabama as Lawrence County is back on the road taking on the Rogers Pirates, starting first here with the girls game getting going about 10 minutes early. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network bringing you tonight's game. The Lady Cats coming to this game at 4-1 overall. Their head coach is Wendy Scott. On the other side for the Lady Pirates is Blake Prestich. Not much is known about them. Actually, finding what their overall record has been a bit difficult, but from what I can find, they are 1-1 on the season. Last time these two played was back on November 17th. It was a clean sweep for Lawrence County. The girls won that game 65-47. Good showing out here for both sides. A lot of purple in the stands as Rogers is honoring Kate Schultz, who is back in a hospital in Huntsville, as he is looking forward to a couple more surgeries and a long road to recovery. As right now we will pause for the national anthem. The national anthem. It's getting ready to start tonight's contest. Second time these two have met up this season. As mentioned, both sides wearing Schultz strong purple T-shirts. Rogers did in warm-ups. Their cheerleaders wearing it, and their head coach Blake Prestich is wearing it as well. And we hope Cade the best of luck coming up here in the next few days. And know he's got a long recovery ahead of him, and know that we're praying for him, and we're going to root for him every step along the way. Taking a look at the starting lineups here, starting first with Lawrence County. You've got Cammie Pigg, Katie Criswell, Emmy Clark, J.C. Scott, and Sadie Gray Score, the starting five for the Lady Cats. On the other side for Rogers, you got Madison Adams, Hallie Gardner, a bit blocked from the other three, trying to figure out who they are right now. As they're being introduced now, it's Madison Adams is the first. The Hallie Gardner is the second. Sadie Gray is the third starter. Morgan Adams is the fourth starter. And the Charlie Gale Ellis. That will be your starting lineup for the Rogers Pirates. A team with a lot of history, just judging by the banners. A pair of Class 4A state championships. They won in 2019 and 2021. Last year was a bit of a struggle for this team, and they're trying to get back on the right track here in 2022. As mentioned earlier, Lawrence County won the first matchup between the two, 65-47, with that game coming back in Lawrenceburg on November 17th. So the officials are ready. Both starting lineups are ready. Whistle blows, and it's time for Lady Cat basketball here on the X Sports Network. Starting off with it is J.C. Scott getting it off the opening tip. Now over to Cami Pick. She drives, kicks out to Sadie Grace Cole. Cole over to Scott at the top of the key. Now backs out to the Pirate logo. Over to Pig at the deep wing. Now to Criswell straight away. Criswell sends it back to Pig. Looking for Clark down low. Now dribbles into the paint, kicks out to Cole. Cole out to Scott. Scott picks up her dribble, sends it back to Cole straight away. Over to Pig at the wing. She fakes a three, drives the baseline. Left-handed layup up, no good. Rebound, Emmy Clark. That shot is up, and she's fouled. Foul will go on the Pirates' Madison Adams. Her first, team's first. Lawrence County dropped their first game of the season this previous Tuesday against Loretto as Clark knocks down the first to give Lawrence County a 1-0 lead. One of the biggest things the Lady Cats struggled with was rebounds, both the offensive and defensive ends, and already a good start to this one. Next one from Clark on his way. She hits them both. Lawrence County leads it 2-0 just 30 seconds into the game. Press put on here by the Lady Cats, and inbound comes into Ellis. Ellis guarded by Criswell, and she throws that one off of the leg of Criswell and will stay with Rogers. This game back in Lawrence County was pretty close for the first half until the Lady Cats really poured it on there in the third quarter. Taking it out of bounds here for the Pirates is Sadie Gray. And Gray will get this one in to Gardner. Man-to-man put on by the Lady Cats as Gardner crosses the timeline. Drives, picks up her dribble out to Ellis. Ellis into the paint, will kick out to Adams. It's Morgan Adams, that is. She now gives it to Gardner. Gardner on the baseline, throws it down low, and that shot is up and in for Sadie Gray, and we're tied up at 2. Criswell will come back quickly the other way here for the Lady Cats. Dribbles out here beyond the wing, and will now bring it back out to the Pirate logo. Minute 10 in here to the game with the game tied at 2. Over to Pig at the wing. Now sends it back to Criswell. Over to Clark. Clark in the corner, dribbles out, but gets in the Pig on the low block. Turnaround shot up, no good. Rebound, Emmy Clark gets knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Cats. Blake Prestige really on his Pirate team early on for not blocking out. Scott will take it out of bounds for the Lady Cats. Throws it down low to Criswell on the low block. That shot is up and in, and the Lady Cats retake the lead at 4-2. Press put on as it gets into Morgan Adams. Adams coming back with it the other way, crosses the timeline, picks up her dribble, and throws that one away. First turnover for either side. Lawrence County will get it back. Now checking in here for the Pirates will be Allie K. Pettis. She'll come in for Charlie Gale Ellis. Ellis didn't play much in their previous matchup. She got in the foul trouble and really didn't see much of her until the second half. J.C. Scott walks across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. Over to Cole. Cole dribbles. Now over to Criswell here at the wing. Criswell out to Scott straight away. Throws it down low to Clark. And that one's tipped into the hands of Scott. Picks up her dribble out to Criswell. Dishes that one out. And a fight for it comes to Clark, who gets out to Scott. Now Scott tries to drive, spins, goes into the paint. Kicks out the Pig in the corner for 3. Back iron no good. Rebound will come out to Madison Adams. Now to Morgan Adams. Now ahead to Gardner across the timeline. Gardner picks up her dribble, throws it back out to Adams. Morgan Adams spins, drives, now picks up her dribble, back out to Gardner at the wing. Gardner picks up her dribble, and this one's out here to Madison Adams. She drives, tries to throw it down low to Gray, and it's intercepted by Emmy Clark. Coming back the other way with it is J.C. Scott. Scott drives, right-handed layup off the glass and in. Her first points of the game. Lawrence County leads it 6-2. Press put on again by the Lady Cats. Scott knocks that pass out of bounds. That will stay with Rogers. 5:15 into the game. Lawrence County leading 6-2. Checking in for the Pirates is Avery Holden. Checking out is Madison Adams. Gray takes it out of bounds, gets it into Adams. Morgan Adams, that is. She'll now move it up. Trap put on, gets it ahead to Gardner. And they had two open ones on the other side, and that pass is now tipped and intercepted by Cammie Pig. Third turnover by the Pirates. Scott coming back the other way with it. Spins, now kicks out to Sadie Grace Cole. There's a down low to wide open Katie Criswell. That one's off the glass and in. Blake Prestige calls his first timeout for the Pirates, a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Rogers, the Lady Cats off to a great start, 8-2. 4:54 here left in the first quarter. Katie Criswell right now leading all scorers here with 4. Gray to take it out of bounds for Rogers. Throws it inside here to Adams. Now it's Adams across the timeline. Adams loses it, hands it back out to Gardner. Gardner being guarded by Pig. Drives into the paint. Kicks back out to Morgan Adams. She double dribbled, wasn't called. And eventually it's stolen away here by Criswell. Coming back the other way, J.C. Scott. Scott, pass to Cole, off the glass and in. Her first points, Lady Cats now lead at 10-2. The first 4 Rogers turnovers have 6 points off of them so far. Gray gets it in here to Gardner. Gardner being triple teamed, but dribbles out and double dribble. Make that now 5 turnovers here against the Pirates. Checking back in will be Ellis for Rogers, and checking out will be Morgan Adams. I don't know why she's taking it out of bounds. J.C. Scott is now taking it out of bounds after the confusion. Scott finds Emmy Clark, gets it back to Scott in the corner. She fakes a shot, drives a baseline, right-handed shot off the glass and in. Scott now with 6. Lady Cats lead it by 10, 12-2. 4:05 here remaining in the first quarter. Coming back quickly is Ellis. That one's tipped into the hands of Sadie Grace Cole. Make that now 6 turnovers. Coming back quickly the other way, Criswell. Dribbler had a wide open Emmy Clark, finds her. Right-handed shot off the glass and in. Clark with 4. Lady Cats now lead it 14-2. Now 10 points off of 6 Rogers turnovers. Ellis now with it the other way, finds Pettis. Pettis will dribble to the top of the key here for the Pirates. Now over to Gardner. Gardner drives into the paint, picks up her dribble, looking for Ellis, finds her at the wing. Ellis throws it in the corner to Holden. Holden picks up her dribble, now to Ellis. Ellis in the corner, and loses that one into the hands of J.C. Scott. Scott coming back the other way. Left-handed layup off the glass and in. Scott with 8. Lady Cats now lead by 14. 3:15 remaining here in the first. It's been all Lady Cats so far. Gray with it for Rogers. She'll get it across the timeline. Now drives. Left-handed shot off the glass. No good, and she's fouled in the process, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go against Clark, her first, team's first. We have a bunch of substitutions about to come in. Gray has the only points for Rogers so far. First free throw on its way, and it's off the front iron, no good. Sophie Cole, Harley Johnson, Peyton Morgan into the game. Checking out is Clark, Cole, and Pig. Next free throw from Gray is on its way, and it's nothing but net. 1 for 2 from the line. She has all 3 Pirate points, and Lawrence County now leads 16-3. Scott now going to walk it across the timeline here for Lawrence County. I'm being blocked. I can't see anything. Cole now has it here for Lawrence County. Gets it over to Criswell. Criswell looking for somebody and tries to go back door and throws it in the hands of Ellis. First turnover against the Lady Cats, comes back the other way. Ellis now over to Morgan Adams. Adams who just checked back in. Madison Adams is back in the game as well. Pettis with it. She dribbles at the top of the key. Now over to Ellis. Ellis drives, left-handed wild angle shot, and that one's going to stay with Rogers. No subs in the game. Taking it out of bounds here is Morgan Adams. Lobs it in here to Pettis straight away. Pettis is going to drive to her right, kicks back out to Adams. Adams now out to Madison Adams. She'll try a deep three. Back iron no good. Peyton Morgan fights for the rebound. This one gets knocked out of bounds and will stay with Rogers. Ellis to take it out of bounds. And throws it in that Morgan Adams. Adams dribbles out the logo, sends it back to Pettis at the wing. Pettis trying to find somebody, gets it back out to Adams, now throws over to Ellis at the other wing. Being guarded by Johnson, now over to Adams. Adams now to Pettis. Pettis into Madison Adams now, they swing it over to Ellis. She'll try a deep three. Front iron no good, and this is going to go out of bounds over to Lawrence County. Clock stops at 1:43 left here in the first. Lawrence County leading at 16-3. Sub now coming in for the Lady Cats. Cami Pigg will check back into the game, and checking out is Katie Criswell. Scott gets the play from her mom and head coach Wendy Scott. Now hands it back over to Wendy, to Cami Pigg as she crosses the timeline. Pigg over to Harley Johnson at the wing. Johnson now over to Pigg. They swing over to Sophie Cole at the deep wing. Now over to Scott in the corner. Scott dribbles out, back out to Cole. Skip pass over to Johnson. Johnson skip pass over to Scott. She'll try a three and knocks it down. Scott in the double figures with 11. Lawrence County leads at 19-3, minute 10 left here in the quarter. Morgan Adams now across the timeline for Rogers, being guarded by Pigg. Drives and dribbles to her left. Picks up the dribble, throws over to Pettis in the corner. Gets out of traffic and will be fouled on the play by Peyton Morgan. Morgan picks up her first, team second. Clock stops at 59 seconds left in the first. Lawrence County leading by 16. Morgan Adams into Pettis in the corner. Pettis clearly walked, and it's called. Make that the 8th turnover against the Pirates. Clock stops at 56 seconds. Subs coming in. Be Gardner checking in for Pettis for the Pirates. J.C. Scott inbounds in the Cami Pigg, and she'll walk it across the timeline. Pigg dribbles, gets it out to Peyton Morgan at the free throw line. She'll drive, picks up her dribble, now out to Johnson. Johnson drives into the paint, throws it down low to Morgan. Her shot is blocked and deflected out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Cats. Scott takes it out of bounds, lobs it into Johnson. Johnson now to Scott in the corner and gets it over to Cole. Cole tries to throw it down low to Morgan, and it's kicked into the hands of Rogers. Rogers coming back the other way, Gardner with it, and loses that one out of bounds, deflected by Sophie Cole, and will stay with Rogers with 25 seconds left. Adams with it now. She drives, gets out of traffic, kicks out here to Hill. Hill will try a deep three and knocks it down. Jenna Hill just checked in. Gets her first shot of the game. It's a 13-point lead. 10 seconds left here in the corner. Lady Cats get it across the timeline. Pigg with it. Drives to her right. Loses that one. That one's deflected over to Rogers. Coming back with it is Adams. Her shot at the buzzer is no good. After 8 minutes of play, it's been all Lawrence County. They lead at 19-6 when we return. It's time for the second quarter when we return on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Rogers, Lawrence County in control. They lead at 19-6 after the first quarter of play. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Rogers will have possession when we get things going. On the court for the Lady Cats, Pig, Criswell, Clark, Sadie Grace, Cullen, Harley, Johnson. The other side for Rogers is Madison and Morgan Adams, Gardner Gray, and Jenna Hill. It's Morgan Adams to start off with it here for the Pirates. She crosses the timeline, being guarded tightly here by Pig in the man-to-man. Tries to spin out of traffic, had Hill in the back door, didn't take it. Now over to Gardner. Gardner picks up her dribble beyond the three-point line, back out to Adams at the logo. Adams trying to spin in the lane, kicks out the Hill, throws it down low to Gray. Gray being triple teamed out the Hill. Hill tries to drive the baseline and gets her pass kicked by Tidwell and will stay with the Pirates. Hill to take it out of bounds here for Rogers, throws it into Adams. Adams here to get a screen from Gray, dribbles to her left, now guarded by Clark. That pass is deflected into the ground, fought for, and it will be a jump ball. That will go to Lawrence County. Clock stops at 7:24 left here in the first half. Still a 13-point Lady Cat lead. Foul's not an issue for either side. Rogers with just one, Lawrence County with just two. Completely different from the game we saw just a couple weeks ago. Pig dribbles to her right. Now sends it over to Johnson. Johnson down low to Clark. Clark loses that one. Fight for it on the ground is Rogers. It's another jump ball. That will go to the Pirates. No press put on here by the Lady Cats as Gray will take it out of bounds for the Pirates. Adams gets the inbounds and she will walk it across the timeline here for Rogers. Man-to-man put on by the Lady Cats. Pig waiting for her. She crosses the timeline, throws it in to Gray. Gray now being guarded here by Johnson. Drives, left-handed shot. No good. Rebound Criswell. She tries to throw that one back in. No Lady Cat waiting on him. Now it's Adams. Adams dribbles, picks that up, that dribble. Now over to Gardner. Tries a jumper in the lane. No good. Rebound. Come out to Johnson. Now ahead here to Clark. Now to Criswell across the timeline. Criswell dribbles, floater in the lane. That one's in. She's got 6. It's a 15-point lead at 21-6. 6:25 remaining in the half. Morgan Adams bringing it across the timeline here for Rogers. Now throws it in to Gray at the free throw line. Hands it over to Gardner in the paint, kicks out the Hill. Hill will drive the baseline, picks up the dribble, back out to Gardner. Gardner now throws it down low to Gray, being double teamed, kicks it back out to Gardner. Gardner picks up the dribble out the Hill. Hill dribbles to the top of the key over to Madison Adams. Adams now hands back to Hill, dribbles to her left. Picks up that dribble, hands over to Morgan Adams. Long pass over to Gardner in the corner. Down low to Gray, right-handed shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Katie Criswell. Criswell quickly coming back the other way. Drives, and will dribble back out. Throws out the Pig straight away, fakes the three. She'll drive, left-handed shot in the lane, no good. Fight for the rebound. Gardner saves it, but steps out of bounds, and that will stay with the Lady Cats. 5:34 left here in the opening half. Lawrence County leading by 15. As we slowly get the ball back to where it needs to be, as now Peyton Morgan will check into the game here for the Lady Cats. And now a timeout here called by Lawrence County. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory, and gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
And back here at Rogers, Lady Cats leading 21-6. 5:34 remaining here in the half. Peyton Morgan just checked into the game for Harley Johnson. Wendy Scott used her first timeout, a 30-second timeout. Lawrence County taking it out of bounds underneath their own basket. Criswell lobs it into Morgan. Morgan finds Criswell down low, left-handed shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Morgan. Morgan dribbles it off her foot, and will go to Rogers. 6 turnover by the Lady Cats. Press put on now. Adams gets it, throws it ahead to Hill. Hill across the timeline, picks up her dribble, almost walks over to Gray, and Gray was not over the timeline. Make that now 10 turnovers for Rogers. Just needed a way to split second later because no one was really guarding Gray tightly on that play. Criswell gets the inbounds, walks it across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. Over to Cami Pig. Pig with it straight away, swings it back over to Criswell at the wing. Criswell now drives the baseline, picks up the dribble inside the Clark, and it's deflected off of Clark and out of bounds back to Rogers. Pettis checks back in. She will come in for Morgan Adams. Gray inbounds in the Pettis. Pettis gets the play from head coach Blake Prestage. Now across the timeline over to Hill. Hill throws it back to Pettis. Pettis in the corner drives the baseline, throws it over to Gray. Gray, baseline jumper. Off the front iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. That shot is up, no good. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go on Peyton Morgan. He didn't really make it number 5. It was more like a claw. But Morgan picks up her second, team's third. First free throw on its way from Gray, and it goes in the net. Checking in, back in is J.C. Scott. Scott will come in for Pig. Checking out is Madison Adams. And checking back in is Avery Holden for the Pirates. Next free throw on its way. And that's nothing but net. Gray's got 5. And leads down to 13 at 21-8. Scott now walks it across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. Now in the Morgan. Morgan throws it down low to Clark. Clark in the paint, loses control of it, kicks it back out to Sadie Grace Cole. She'll try a 3. Almost banked it in, rebound Hill. Now ahead here to, now it's Pettis with it. It was Gardner to Pettis, excuse me. Now she's being double teamed. That pass is stolen away by Cole. Coming back the other way is Peyton Morgan. Morgan, the right-handed layup up and in. Her first points. Lady Cats now lead this one 23-8, 4:10 remaining here in the first half. Pettis being double teamed again, looking for Gardner, gets it to her at the logo. Gardner almost nearly double dribbled, and her pass is deflected out of bounds by J.C. Scott. Sophie Cole to check back in. Ellis will check in as well as Sadie Grace Cole will check out. Inbounds coming in, it's Ellis to take it out of bounds for the Pirates. Lobs it in the Pettis. Now over to Gardner. Gardner tries to dribble out of pressure, and that one hits Pettis right in the face. She regains it, though. And now that pass is stolen away by Katie Criswell. Coming back with it is Cole, who throws that into the hands of Ellis. 8th turnover by the Lady Cats. Coming back quickly with it is Ellis. Ellis kicks over to Gardner. She'll try a 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Ellis. She'll bring it back out, but that one's stolen away into the hands of Sophie Cole. Now over to Criswell. Criswell dribbles out. Now over to Scott in the corner to Morgan. Morgan with it at the wing. Goes backdoor to Cole on the baseline. She'll dribble back out. Now over to Scott. Thinks about a 3. Goes to the free throw line. And will get called for the charge. Her first, team's 4th. 9th turnover against the Lady Cats. Hill will check back into the game. And checking out is Pettis. Ellis to walk it across the timeline. 3:10 remaining in the half. That one's thrown over to Gardner. Matchup zone put on by the Lady Cats. Pass deflected out of bounds by J.C. Scott. Will stay with the Pirates. Hill takes it out. Gets it into Ellis. Ellis being double teamed. Almost loses control of it. Dribbles deep to her right. Throws it over to Gardner. Excuse me, it's Holden with it. And Holden's pass is intercepted by Emmy Clark. Clark gets it ahead to J.C. Scott. Scott coming ahead, and her pass is off of Hill's shin and will go back to the Pirates. Harley Johnson will check back in. Checking out is Katie Criswell. And Madison Adams will come in for Avery Holden. Scott to take it out of bounds. Lobs it in for Clark. Over to Morgan. Morgan now to Scott. Scott sends it to Sophie Cole in the corner. She dribbles back out to Scott. They'll lob it down low for Clark, just out of her reach, thrown out of bounds. And we'll go back to Rogers. That's now 10 turnovers by the Lady Cats here in the first half. Gray inbounds into Ellis. Ellis will now walk it across the timeline. Lawrence County waiting for the zone. Thrown over to Gardner. Gardner back to Ellis, almost intercepted. Ellis comes up with it. Hill with it. She'll try three. And hits the corner of the iron. Rebound by Emmy Clark. She fights out of traffic. Gets that one ahead to Harley Johnson. Johnson comes away in transition. She's now being trapped, looking for somebody. Now throws over to Peyton Morgan in the corner. Morgan, skip pass over to J.C. Scott straight away. Scott will now drive into the paint. Right-handed layup. Rolls in. She's got 13. Lawrence County leads it by 17, 25-8. Just under 2 minutes left to play in the half. Gardner with it for the Pirates. Gets into the paint. Her jumper banks in. Her first points. It's a 25-10. Lawrence County lead. Jogging across the timeline is Sophie Cole. Waiting on the 2-3 zone on the other side. Scott now over to Johnson. Clark with it in the corner. Now a matchup zone put on by Rogers. Johnson loses control, regains. Throws it back over to Scott at the wing. Scott skip pass over to Sophie Cole. She'll try deep three. Nothing but net. Her first points. The Lady Cats now lead by 18. Minute 15 left here in the half. Ellis now across the timeline. Throws it in the gray, and that one is fought for it. Peyton Morgan did a good job, and that one will go to Lawrence County. Who subs into the game? Laney King, Cami Pig will come in for Clark and Scott. Minute 10 left here in the half. Lawrence County lead at 28-18. Pig across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. Picks up her dribble, throws it in to Morgan at the free throw line. Morgan kicks out to King. King now to Sophie Cole. Cole picks up her dribble, back out to Pig at the wing. Now over to Johnson in the corner. Dribbles out to the wing, over to Morgan. Morgan drives. Right-handed shot off the glass and in. She's got 4, and the lead's out to 20, 30-10. 45 seconds remaining in the half. Ellis over to Gardner. Gardner throws that one, somehow find its way to Gray. Ellis will try corner three, and that one rolls in. Her first points is now a 17-point Lawrence County lead. 30 seconds left in the half. And now we have a stoppage of play as something from the student section made its way onto the court. Looks like one of those plastic basketballs, and official hands it over to the administrator, and we're ready to play again. Cole to King, back to Cole. Cole calls out the play, man-to-man put on by the Pirates. Cole hands it over to Harley Johnson. She'll drive, floater up and in. Her first points. It's a 32-13 lead, 10 seconds left. Pettis with it. She'll get across the timeline over to Gardner, 5 seconds. Gardner being trapped. Throws over to Pettis. Shot at the buzzer. Off of the top of the backboard, no good. After 16 minutes of play, it's all Lawrence County so far, 32-13. We'll take a break here shortly, then add head boys coach Joe Wilson when we return here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Rogers, we're joined by Lawrence County Ed boys coach Joe Wilson. And Joe, guys, 4-0 on the season, playing pretty good and had a pretty good win the other night against Loretta.
Yeah, that's a big rivalry game, so anytime you can beat your county rival, it's always good. I thought it was, we played pretty well. We had some things we need to clean up a little bit, but you're going to find that in every game, especially early on. But I was proud of how we came out, big crowd. For some of our kids, it was their first time to play in an atmosphere, quite like that. And I thought we handled it pretty good, and, it was a good night to be a Wildcat.
Got Rogers coming up here again tonight. You already seen them once this season, and I know it's always tough to play someone twice in the year and beat them twice in the year, but you guys had a lot of success against them in that first game.
Well, that's kind of the thing that's different with basketball, from football, is that seldom in football will you play somebody twice. But in basketball, you're allowed to play them two. You're going to play some teams, you're guaranteed to play them 2 times, some 3, maybe even 4. And, it can be tough because if you play really well and beat somebody pretty good, you start thinking, well, we can just show up and win. And, you don't want that to be the case, because Rogers is certainly more than capable of giving us all we want and then some, here. So, I'm hoping the guys will understand the reason we were successful when we played on the first time is we played the way we wanted to play. We forced the tempo and got after them and ran, and, that's what we got to do tonight. If we do that, if we do play the way we want to play, get the tempo where we want it, I feel like we'll be fine. But if we don't come out that way and it gets to be more of a half-court game, that's not what we want. So a lot of times the team that controls the tempo is the team that has the best chance to win. So hopefully we'll come out here, we're excited about getting the win Tuesday night, and then come out here and play hard and get after Rogers and, try to get to 5-0.
Guys responded really well, even with all the news with Cade and everything come out. You guys responded well again. I know you guys are thinking about him a lot here playing this game here tonight.
Yeah, he's always going to be. He may not be on the scorebook, but he's always, going to be in our hearts and in our thoughts. And so it was, great that the guys went out. And as I said before, the things we can control, we try to control. The things we can't, like what happened to him, we can't control, but how we react to it and how we use it, it can either motivate us or it can depress us. And while, we feel bad and we're going to be there with him every step of the way, we want to use it as motivation to play the way he would want us to play and to play the way he would play. And I thought we did that Tuesday night. Hopefully we'll come out, do that tonight and make him proud. We're proud of him. Hopefully the way we play will make him proud of us.
Head Coach Joe Wilson, thank you for stopping by here at halftime, and good luck later tonight.
Thank you. Go Wildcats.
Coming up next will be the start of the second half here for the Lady Cats, who lead by 19. That's next here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the good life. I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Rogers, getting ready to start the second half. Lawrence County leading at 32-13. Taking a look at the first stats, J.C. Scott for the Lady Cats led all scorers with 13. Katie Criswell had 6. Amy Clark, Peyton Morgan with 4. And you had Sophie Cole with 3. Harley Johnson with 2. On the other side for the Pirates, leading them is Sadie Gray with 5. Charlie Gail Ellis with 3. Jenna Hill with 3. And Haley Gardner with 2. Hustle stat-wise, Rogers with 15 turnovers. Lawrence County 14 points off of those. Lawrence County of 10 overs, but Rogers is 3 points off of those. Each side with 3 offensive rebounds. Lawrence County 4 second chance points. Rogers with 2. Lawrence County's 2 of 2 from the line. And Rogers is 3 of 4. Pirates will start off with the ball here to start the second half, as Morgan Adams will get the inbounds. Swings it back over to Gardner. Gardner out to Madison Adams. Now over to Morgan Adams. Matchup zone put on by the Lady Cats, thrown inside the Gardner. Gardner now to Ellis. She'll try straightaway three. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes out to Cammie Pig. Pig ahead here to J.C. Scott, who'll move it across the timeline over to Cole. Cole down low to Emmy Clark. That one is blocked, but back into the hands of Clark, and will come back to Lawrence County. Scott with it, skip pass over to Cole. Cole thinks about a three, picks up her dribble, throws it down low to Criswell. Criswell, turnaround jumper, off the front iron, no good, rebound Gardner. Now add the Morgan Adams. And Adams will cross the timeline. Swings over to Gardner, she'll try a deep three, and rolls that one in. She's got 5, and the lead's down to 16. J.C. Scott now across the timeline, minute into the second half, gets it over to Clark. Clark dribbles, spins, in the paint, kicks it back out to Scott. Scott into the paint, floater in the lane, no good, and called for the offensive foul. It's her second. Team's first. Lawrence County just had 4 total team fouls in the first half. Rogers just had 1. Officials letting them play here tonight. Morgan Adams gets it across the timeline. Man-to-man put on by Lawrence County. It's Gray with it just inside the three-point line. Now hands over to Gardner. Gardner picks up her dribble, looking for somebody, and finds Gray straight away. Gray drives to the left and will be fouled by Scott in the process. She picks up 2 quick fouls here to start the second half. She's now got 3 in the game. Morgan Adams to take it out of bounds here for the Lady Cats. Minute and a half here into the third. Morgan Adams takes it out. Trying to find somebody. Good defense by the Lady Cats. Gets it out to Gardner. Gardner drives. Picks up her dribble. Will try a left-handed hook shot in the lane and gets it to go. She leads all Pirates with 7. The lead's down to 14. Scott now over to Cole. Cole now over to Pig. Pig now to Scott straight away. Scott will bring it back out to the Rogers logo. 2 minutes in here to the third. And gives it to Clark at the free throw line. Clark looking for somebody. Picks up her dribble. Gets it out to Criswell straight away. She'll drive into the paint. Kicks out to Scott in the corner for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Morgan Adams. Adams will come back the other way with it. And almost double dribble, but held on to it. Now gets in the Gray. Gray shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Sadie Grace Cole. Cole will bring it back the other way now to Criswell across the timeline. Criswell will drive. Right-handed layup off the glass, rolls it in. She's got 8 and leads back out to 16 at 34-18, 5:25 left in the third. Adams now across the timeline for the Pirates. And dribble to her left, man-to-man put on by the Lady Cats. Picks up her dribble. And now gets it out to Madison Adams. Hands it back over to Morgan. Morgan with it, the right wing, will now dribble and drive into the paint. And throws that one off at Cammie Pig's thigh, and Pig's going to come up with the steal. Pig the other way. Nice move. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Clark, that one won't go. It's another rebound. Can't get it to go. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2 after being fouled. That will go against Madison Adams, her second, team's first. Amy Clark will go to the line to shoot 2. 2 for 2 in her previous attempts. Front iron and got the friendly bouncing in. Harley Johnson the check in. And J.C. Scott the check out here for the Lady Cats. Next free throw from Clark on its way and hits them both. She's 4 for 4 from the line. Leads back out to 18. 3 minutes into the third. Adams now over to Ellis, guarded by Criswell. Ellis now dribbles to her left, drives. Throws up a shot off the side of the backboard. Rebound, Clark. Gets ahead to Cole. Cole will skip pass over to Johnson. Transition. She'll try a 3. No good. Rebound. Fought for and won by Gardner. Gardner across the timeline for the Pirates. Dribbles and drives to her right. Fade away. Floater. No good. Rebound. Emmy Clark. Swings her way out of trouble. Now gets ahead to Katie Criswell. Criswell will bring it across the timeline quickly. She'll drive and dribble back out. 4:15 remaining in the quarter. Lawrence County leading 36-18. Criswell will now drive to the low block. Picks up her dribble. Looking for somebody. Gets out the goal straight away. Now we have a timeout here called by Wendy Scott for Lawrence County. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
You're fine. Back here at Rogers, Lawrence County leading 36-18 halfway through the third quarter. Lady Cats burn their second timeout, a 30-second timeout here. As Peyton Morgan and Sophie Cole just checked back into the game, and Clark and Pig will check out. Sophie Cole to take it out of bounds for the Lady Cats. In the corner here to Harley Johnson. She'll try a three. Knocks it down. Johnson now with 5. The Lady Cats out to their largest lead at 39-18. 3:50 remaining in the third as Morgan Adams crosses the timeline. Dribbles to her right, guarded by Sophie Cole. Spins into the paint and loses that one out to Gardner. Gardner, pass over to Holden. Now to Pettis. Pettis throws it down low to Gray. Left-handed shot off the glass and in. Gray's got 7. The lead's down to 19. Criswell with it across the timeline. Calls out the play. Man-to-man put on by the Pirates. Now over to Johnson. Johnson throws it down low to Criswell. Drives. Left-handed shot off the glass. No good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Will go on Gray, her first, team second. First free throw from Criswell off the front iron, no good. As Hill will check in for Morgan Adams. Next free throw from Criswell, and knocks it down. She's got 9, the lead's out to 20. 40-20, 3:10 remaining in the third. Lady Cats now 5 of 6 from the line. Gray dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to Gardner. Gardner guarded by Johnson. Picks up her drive. Try a left-handed hook shot. No good. Hit it earlier, but rebound to Sadie Grace Cole. Gets it out to Criswell. Criswell comes away quickly. Drives. Dribbles back out. Calls out the play here. Has Johnson. She'll try an NBA range 3. Knocks it down. Back-to-back threes for Johnson. She's got 8. Lawrence County now leads 43-20. 2:35 remaining in the third. Gray with it across the timeline for the Pirates. She'll drive. Left-handed shot off the glass. No good. Charge called against Gray. She picks up 2 quick fouls. Make that now 17 turnovers by Rogers. They had 15 in the first half. Each side just cutting it down here, but Lawrence County has now extended their lead. Sophie Cole with it across the timeline. Dribbles to her left at the wing. Man-to-man by the Pirates over to Sadie Grace. Kicks over to Johnson. Down low to Criswell. Criswell fights for it. Looking for somebody. Gets it down low to Peyton Morgan, who's fouled from behind by Hill. Hill picks up her first, team's 4th. 2:06 remaining in the third. A 23-point Lady Cat lead. Criswell will take it out of bounds. Now it's over to Criswell. Criswell, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound, Sadie Grace Cole, and she's fouled on the way up. Foul will go against Gardner. Picks up her first, team's 5th, and now a pair of free throws coming up for Sadie Grace Cole. First one on its way, no good. J.C. Scott to check into the game now for the Lady Cats. Criswell will check out. Next free throw from Cole on its way. And no good. Rebound Holden. Gray brings it across the timeline for the Pirates. Now over to it's Gardner. Gardner guarded by Johnson. Almost loses it. Now back out to Grays, guarded by Morgan. She'll drive, kicks out here to Hill in the corner. Hill drives into the paint, kicks over here to Pettis in the corner for three, and hits it. Her first points, and the lead's down to 20, 43-20. Cole across the timeline, now to Johnson. Fakes a three over to Scott. Scott had her pass kicked, and Cole comes up with it. Now down low to Morgan, kicks out to Scott. She'll try a corner three. No good. Rebound comes out to Holden. Holden now to Gray. Gray will now bring it across the timeline. Minute 5 left in the quarter. Gray dribbles, drives, left-handed shot off the glass. No good. Rebound. And 5-4-1 here by Holden. Gray with it, being double-teamed in the corner, and throws that one. And we have some soccer going on. It will go out of bounds off Lawrence County. Laney Kate King to check into the game here for the Lady Cats. And checking out is Harley Johnson. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Throw in to Gray. Gray out to Gardner straight away. Gardner drives to her left, picks up her dribble, kicks out to Hill. Hill now to Gray straight away. Gray guarded by Morgan. Drives into the paint, picks up her dribble, kicks out to Gardner. She'll try corner three. Rattles out, no good. Rebound King. And now we have a foul called here against Holden. Picks up her first team 6. 30 seconds left here in the quarter. Lady Cats might be trying to play for that final shot. Sophie Cole now with it across the timeline. And picks up, hands over to King, drives the baseline, mid-range jumper off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound. Come out here to Pettis. Pettis now the other way. Swings over to Gray. Gray now over to Hill. Hill gets her pass deflected and stolen away by J.C. Scott. Scott the other way at the 2-on-1. Drives, right-handed shot off the glass. No good. Rebound Sadie Grace Cole. That one won't go, and she's fouled on the way up, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go on Hill, her second, team 7th. Now another pair of free throws coming up for Sadie Grace Cole, looking for her first points of the game. First one on its way, rattles in. Clock stops at 0.7 seconds left. Next free throw from Cole on its way, and she hits them both. Gray trying to inbound, does, and that will be the end of the quarter. Lawrence County in control. They lead at 45-23 to 3 quarters of play. When we return, it will be the start of the 4th quarter here on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Rogers, Lady Cats in control. They lead at 45-23 as we enter final quarter of play. Cole, Criswell, Clark, Pig, and a lot of new players into the game here, so give me a second. That's Cabry Tenen into the game. And now that pass is stolen away. Coming back the other way with it is Pettis. Pettis, left-handed layup off the glass. No good. Rebound, Cami Pig. And now a jump ball. And that will stay with Rogers. Ellis, who just checked back in. Inbounds. And gets in the Gardner. Gardner now out to Gray. Original starting lineup now in here for the Pirates. With Pettis. Corner three here from Gray. Misses everything. Rebound comes out to Katie Criswell. Criswell now going to come back the other way. Gets it over to Sophie Cole. Now triple teamed over to Pig. In the corner here to Tennant for three. Rattles it in. Now they say it was just a two. So Cabry Tennant gets on the board and the lead's out to 24, the largest of the game for the Lady Cats. Pettis' pass out to Ellis. Ellis now going to dribble here to her right. Gets a screen from Gardner. Now dribbles and drives to her left. Loses it into the hands of Madison Adams, who's fouled on the way up. And that's on Cami Pig, and Adams will go to the line to shoot two. Pair of free throws coming up here from Madison Adams. Pig picks up her first, team's third. First shot on its way and gets it in. Up, believe. Sorry, my iPad is losing its mind right now. She hits one of two. Cole now with it here for the Lady Cats. And now that one's stolen away by Gray. Now 13 turnovers against Lawrence County. Thrown down low to Madison Adams, being triple teamed. Looking for somebody. Gets it now out to Pettis. Ellis, she'll try a deep three. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Pettis. Shot up, no good, but she's fouled. Foul will go on Clark. Clark picks up her second, team's fourth. Now a pair of free throws coming up here for Allie K. Pettis. First free throw on its way, and no good. King will now check in for Sophie Cole. Next free throw on its way, and no good. Rebound out to Katie Criswell. Rogers now 4 of 8 from the line. Criswell, her pass deflected out of bounds, and will stay with the Lady Cats. 6:20 remaining here in the fourth. Tennant to take it out of bounds here for the Lady Cats. And gets in the corner to Keene, back out to Tennant. Tennant down low to Criswell. Criswell spins, turns, shot no good. Deflected into the hands of Gray. Gray now ahead here to Gardner. Gardner drives. Kicks out here to Pettis in the corner for three. Misses everything. Rebound Clark. Swings over to Criswell. Criswell now coming the other way, has King in the corner. She'll drive the baseline, picks up her dribble out to Criswell, throws it down low here to Clark. Clark now out to Tennant, she'll drive the baseline. And now gets it stolen away by Gardner. Now a foul call here against Lawrence County. It's going to go on Pig. Pig picks up her second. And the King will sit. J.C. Scott in. Also, actually it was J.C. Scott coming in for Katie Criswell. Ellis with it across the timeline. Gets a screen. Will drive to her left. Throws up a left-hand shot off the glass and in. She's got 5. Leads down to 21. Scott quickly the other way. Hands over to King. Now to Tennant. Tennant back out to King straight away. 5:15 remain in the game. Over to Scott. Scott throws it in to Clark at the free throw line. Clark drives. Goes up. Shot on its way. No good. Rebound comes out to Hill. Hill picks up her dribble over to Ellis, and Ellis will walk it across the timeline. Throws it down low here to Madison. Adams kicks out the Hill. Swings over to Gray. She'll try a three in the corner. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Clark. Coming the other way with it is Cami Pig. Pig in transition, picks up her dribble out to Scott, now to Clark straight away. 5 out here as Tennant has it in the corner. She'll dribble out to the wing and bring it out to the Rogers logo. Drives to her left, picks up her dribble, and gets over to King. King drives to the right over to Pig. Pig fakes a three, goes to the baseline, kicks out the Tennant in the corner. She'll try a mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound, Hill. Hill now ahead here to Gardner. Nice pass. Gardner shot up, no good. A lot of contact. And it's into the hands of Clark. Coming back the other way with it is Pig. 4 or 5 remaining. Scott with it on the baseline. She'll drive. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Clark. Clark shot up, no good, but she's fouled. Look at now 9 offensive rebounds by the Lady Cats as Hill will pick up the foul. And Clark will go to the line to shoot 2. It's Hill's 3rd, team's 8th. First free throw from Clark rolls in. As Johnson and Cole will check in. Checking out is Pig and King. Gray will check out. Avery Holden will check in. Next free throw from Clark. She hits them both. She's perfect from the line. She's got 8 points. Morgan will now check in for Clark. Madison Adams inbounds into Ellis. And a deep 3 try here from Ellis, no good. That one bounces out of bounds. No one touched it. 3:46 remaining. Now checking in for the Lady Cats. Emily Jaco. She'll come in for J.C. Scott. Tennant inbounds in the Sadie Grace Cole. And Cole will bring it across the timeline halfway through the 4th quarter. Sends it over to Jaco, back out to Cole. And that one is stolen away and fought for. We have a jump ball now. And that will stay with the Lady Cats. Tennant to take it out of bounds. 3:34 remaining in the game. Lawrence County at the 23-point lead. Tennant gets it into Johnson in the corner. Johnson brings it back out to Cole at the logo. Cole dribbles. Swings over to Johnson at the wing. Now over to Peyton Morgan. Morgan dribbles out over to Jaco at the free throw line. Now over to Tennant. Tennant now to Johnson. Thinks about a 3. Now over to Morgan straight away. Morgan over to Cole. She will try a 3. Front iron, no good. And fight for the rebounds. Peyton Morgan. Nice pass to Jaco off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound and falling on it is Adams, and she travels. 19th turnover. New it's King. Checking out is Morgan, Cole, and Johnson. Checking in is King and Kelsey Frazier. Tennant, and gets her pass stolen away by Gardner. 15 turnovers now by the Lady Cats, 5 in the second half. And also checking into the game for the Lady Cats is Isabella Beckham-Staggs. Now still coming back the other way, no good. It's Frazier. Tennant with the rebound, up and in. Tennant with 4. Now 6 second chance points for the Lady Cats as Ellis is fouled here in the process. 2:41 remaining. That will go against Frazier. Picks up her first, team 6. They have not given them free throws. I don't know why. You need 7 for the 1-and-1, fellas. Yep, and they get it straightened out before any free throws were attempted. Ellis to take it out of bounds. Throws it in the Hill. Hill being guarded. And throws over to Ellis straight away. Ellis gets a screen from Gardner, drives, kicks out the hill, who loses it momentarily, regains possession. Tries to drive, can't do it. Now kicks it out to Holden. Holden into the paint, took about 12 steps and gets called for the travel. 20 turnovers now by Rogers. 2:20 remaining here in the game. Tenen to bring it across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. Now over to Frazier. Frazier out to King, almost stolen away by Gardner. King dribbles out of pressure, goes into the paint, kicks out to Frazier in the corner. Frazier can't get it to go. Rebound, Jaco. Jaco off the glass, no good. Rebound, Hill. Lady Cats with 10 offensive rebounds here in the second half, 13 for the game. Hill now over to Gardner. Gardner drives, tries a floater, and she's fouled on the way up. Picking up the foul will be a Tenen, her first, team 7th. A whole new batch of subs coming in as Sophie Cook and Ellie Merriman will check in for Tenen and King. Next free throw from Gardner. Gardner hits. Yes, she's supposed to get two. Supposed to get two. Hits the first. Next one on its way. And can't get it to go. Rebound. And have a foul called, I guess. I don't know what just happened. There's a foul called on Rogers. And going to the line, here will be Isabella Beckham-Staggs. 1-1 coming up for Staggs. Excuse me, it's Sophie Cook, my bad. Cook hits the first. And didn't realize she gets a second. Minute 45 left. Next free throw from Cook on its way. And doesn't get the friendly bounce. It's 1 of 2. Lady Cats now 10 of 14 from the line. Coming quickly the other way is Pettis. 3-point try here for Rogers. Rolls in. That was Audrey McElhaney. She knocks down the 3, and the lead's down to 52-30. Minute 30 left. Merriman with it. Over to Frazier. Frazier kicks in the corner to Jaco. Baseline jumper. Knocks it down. Her first points of the game. Leads back out to 24-54-30. Minute 15 left. Pettis with it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. Kicks out to McElhaney. Now it's Alyssa Wright. She'll drive and sends out to Holden. Holden, try mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound comes out to Cook. Picks up her dribble. Now out to Merriman. 55 seconds remaining. As Merriman will cross the timeline. Over to Frazier. She'll try 3. Knocks it down. Her first points. Largest lead for the Lady Cats at 57-30. Across the timeline with it is Pettis. Pettis now over to Wright. Right. Now to Holden. Holden swings over to Pettis, thinks about a 3, pulls it down, and she's fouled. Foul will go on. On Cook, I guess. And Pettis, first free throw. That misses, and the rebound will stay with Rogers. Pass to take it out of bounds. Throws it down low to a wide open Hines, who knocks down the shot. Her first points of the game. The lead's down to 25. Under 20 seconds left. Merriman with it across the timeline. Over to Cook. Cook with 10 seconds, now over to Frazier. Frazier drives into the paint, kicks out here to Merriman in the corner. Now over to Staggs. 3 seconds left. Gets it to Cook. She'll try a deep 3, and that's no good. Lawrence County improves to 5-1 on the season with a 57-32 win. The leading score for both sides was J.C. Scott with 13 on the night. Next game for the Lady Cats will be Tuesday at home as they take on Giles County. But our next game here will be the Wildcat boys taking on Rogers. That will be in about 15 minutes coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your weather tonight.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Serve the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
This is the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we get schedules for the whole season. We plan it out, we map it out, but then we must realize that we're living one day at a time, right? Jesus said in Matthew 6 and verse 34, "Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." Use today to serve God. Make the most of today for the Lord. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Rogers High School. It's now time for the boys, for the Wildcats to take on the Rogers Pirates. Lawrence County will come into this game at 4-0 overall. Their head coach is Joe Wilson. On the other side for the Pirates, they're 1-3. Their head coach is Brad Newton. These two met up just a couple weeks ago back in Lawrenceburg on November 17th. It's a dominating win for the Wildcats, winning that one 73-52. Starting lineup here for the Wildcats tonight will be Jacabri Stevenson, Alex Bedford, T.J. Gobble, Logan Boswell, and Luke Maddox. Don't quite know the starting lineup yet here for Rogers. We'll find that out here in a second as we're trying to get the mic situation taken care of. Again, a lot of purple here in the gym as Lawrence County and Rogers all wearing purple here tonight. Wearing the purple shirts with the number 22 on it as honoring Cade Schultz, who was in a vehicle accident last Thursday. He's recovering from his injury. Still got a long way to go, but not only is everyone in the state of Tennessee, but everyone in the state of Alabama is rooting on to his recovery. His head coach Brad Newton making a speech right now, head coach for Rogers. We'll listen in here for a little bit. Very nice gesture there by head coach Brad Newton.
We ask you a moment of silence that you pray for his family and for his continued healing.
Moment of silence.
Thank you very much.
Moment of silence there for Cade as everyone wishes him well. Everyone participated except for a handful of unsupervised children, and dad mode almost came out of me right there for a second. As we're getting the starting lineups here introduced. So call him Jacabri, not Jacabri. That's okay. As long as I get his name right, that's all that matters. I'm sure his teammates are going to have a lot of fun with him with that the next couple of days. As mentioned before, you got Stevenson, Bedford, Gobble, Logan Boswell, and Luke Max, your starting five here for the Wildcats. Starters now being introduced here for Rogers. Ty Caperton, first one introduced. Brock Killen is your next starter. Ethan Mayers. Carver McMurtry. And Malachi Davis. That will be your starting five for Rogers. Ethan Mayers was number 0 last time these two played. Rogers wearing Green Hill. That is the community that we are in, the name of the town we're in here in Alabama. Got Green Hill on their uniforms. Rogers wearing their white uniforms. Blue numerals outlined in silver going from right to left. Lawrence County, purple uniforms, white numerals outlined in gold. They'll be going from left to right. Second matchup between these two this season. Lawrence County also defeated them on opening night a year ago. Officials are ready. Each team is ready. Here comes the whistle, and it's time for Wildcat basketball here on the X Sports Network. TJ Gobble gets the opening tip. Now ahead to Luke Maddox. Maddox now will call out the play across the timeline. Man-to-man put on by Rogers over to Gobble. Gobble at the wing, sends over to Boswell straight away. Now it's Bedford. Bedford drives. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound, McMurtry. McMurtry now going to come over the other way. Gives it over to Killen. Killen across the timeline. Long pass over to McMurtry. McMurtry dribbles at the wing. Drives into the paint. Picks up his dribble. Looking for somebody. And eventually gets out the Mars. Mars drives. Floater in the lane. No good. Rebound Alex Bedford. But Bedford comes up with it after it was knocked out of his hands. Stevenson coming back the other way for Lawrence County. Picks up his dribble over to Bedford. Bedford now dribbles to the top of the key and hands over to Logan Boswell. Boswell out the Maddox. Maddox at the free throw line spins. Kicks out to Bedford in the corner for three. Nothing but net. Alex Bedford continues his hot start to the season. Wildcats lead 3-0 just a minute into the first. McMurtry with it here for the Pirates. Gets it across the timeline with speed. Dribbles out. Now over to Killen. Killen will pick up his dribble. And now hands it over here to Malachi Davis. Goes up and under for two. His first points. It's a 3-2 Wildcat lead. Hand over here to Stevenson. Now to Bedford. Swings over to Maddox. He'll try corner three. Front iron no good. Fight for the rebound. Comes out the Mars. Now ahead with it. The McMurtry. Left-handed layup off the glass and in. The Pirates now lead at 4-3. 6:10 remaining in the first. Max across the timeline quickly. Hands over to Boswell. Boswell drives. Right-handed shot off the glass and in. His first points. Wildcats retake the lead at 5-4. Press put on here by Lawrence County. McMurtry with it, guarded by Boswell. McMurtry across the timeline. Trap put on. Here's Maddox. McMurtry. And now a timeout will be called by Brad Newton. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
And back here at Rogers, Lawrence County leading the Pirates 5-4. 5:50 remaining here in the first. Carter Hughes and Blake Long into the game as Stevenson and Gobble checked out. Killen with it. Long skip pass over to McMurtry. McMurtry just gets in time. Now that pass is deflected off of Caperton. Back to McMurtry. Killen will try a three. Back iron no good. Rebound Davis off the glass and in. So Rogers coming up with some second chance points to lead it now 6-5. Bedford with it, now out to Boswell. Boswell, and gets that one stolen away by Caperton. Coming back the other way, Caperton drives, shot up and in. His first points, Rogers now leads 8-5. Boswell with it, now over to Long. Long will drive the baseline, nice pass to Hughes. Hughes spins, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound Davis. Now over to Caperton, and gets his pass deflected and almost saved by Maddox, and will stay with Rogers. Gobble and Stevenson will check back in. And checking out is Maddox and Boswell. No subs so far here for Rogers. 4:53 remaining in the first, a three-point Pirate lead. Caperton drives now over to Mars. Mars picks up his dribble and gets over to McMurtry. McMurtry with it at the top of the key. Swings over to Caperton. He drives the baseline, picks up his dribble, back out to McMurtry. McMurtry now tries to drive. Throws up a crazy shot. Rebound Davis off the glass and in. He leads all scorers with 6, and he's got both offensive rebounds so far here for Rogers as they lead at 10-5. Long, now to Hughes. Nice dish to Gobble, and Gobble is fouled, and he'll go the line to shoot 2. Davis will pick up the foul, his first. First foul on either side, and Gobble now with the pair of free throws coming up. First free throw here from Gobble on its way and rolls it in. First sub here for the Pirates, it's Caden Harper, and checking out is Carver McMurtry. Next free throw from Gobble and rolls out, no good. Rebound Caperton. Over to Killen. Killen being trapped, now gets over to Caperton, throws over to Davis. Davis, now to Harper, fakes a three, will try a baseline jumper, and rolls it in. His first points, it's now a 12-6 lead halfway through the first quarter. Bedford across the timeline, gets over to Hughes in the corner. Hughes will dribble out, picks up his dribble, now out the long at the Pirate logo. Now dribbles and drives to his right, spins in the paint, and throws that one right into the hands of Harper. Second turnover by the Wildcats. Harper comes back the other way. Guarded by Hughes in the man-to-man. Harper drives, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Caperton. Caperton will try a deep three. No good. And fight for the rebound. It's Carter Hughes that comes up with it. Now ahead to Bedford. Bedford here in transition. Picks up his dribble. Looking for somebody and gets it over to Stevenson. Stevenson throws it down low to Gobble. Left-handed shot off the glass. No good. Rebound Davis. Davis hands over to Killen, and Killen will bring it across the timeline. Trap put on here. Gets it over to Caperton. And his pass deflected to Davis. Davis will try a baseline jumper. Just misses. Rebound Bedford. Bedford quickly ahead to Gobble. Gobble drives. Nice pass to Stevenson off the glass. No good, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go on Caperton. His first, team second. Now a pair of free throws coming up for Jacabry Stevenson. First shot on its way, and nothing but net. Hamback and McMurtry will check in, as Mars and Caperton will check out. Logan Boswell back into the game for the Wildcats. And check it out, it's Alex Bedford as Stevenson hits both. 12-8 is the Rogers lead. Harper now over to Killen. Killen to Davis. Davis being trapped, looking for somebody, and gets over to McMurtry. Now the pass is knocked out of bounds. Fought for it. And will go to Lawrence County. First turnover by the Pirates. It was Hamback that had trouble with a good defense from Long on the play by Lawrence County. Inbounds into Luke Maddox. He walks across the timeline for the Wildcats, calls out the play over to Gobble. Gobble will try a three. No good. Rebound, Hamback. Hamback now over to McMurtry. Press put on by the Wildcats. McMurtry now picks up his dribble. Throws it over to Killen. Killen, long pass to Davis. They have an open Hamback. Davis lost it. Picks up his dribble, now over to Killen. Killen in the corner. It's a long skip pass over to Harper. Harper, nice move in the paint. Floater up and in. Harper with 4. It's a 14-8 lead. Long will now be fouled on the play by Hamback. Picks up his first, team's third. Boswell to take it out of bounds. Throws it into Maddox. He'll try an open three. No good. Rebound McMurtry. Shots not falling easy today for Lawrence County. McMurtry across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Backdoor to Harper. Harper kicks out the Hamback. It's Killen for three. No good. Rebound is Killen. He'll try a mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound Boswell. Boswell. Nice pass ahead to Gobble. Gobble drives. Picks up his dribble. Kicks out the Long. Long will try a three. No good. Rebound McMurtry. Killen. Long pass ahead to Harper. Harper picks up his dribble on the low block. Gets it out to McMurtry straight away. He'll drive. No good. Rebound Davis. Davis now out to Harper. Harper picks up his dribble inside the Davis. Davis in the paint, now being trapped. Tries a left-handed shot, no good. Rebound Gobble. Minute 5 left here in the first quarter. Long now across the timeline. Picks up his dribble ahead to Gobble. Gobble now to Long, gets a screen. Kicks out to Boswell. He'll try a three. Knocks it down. He's got 5, leads down the 3 of 14-11 with 50 seconds left in the first. Press. As Davis gets it over to Killen. Killen bounce pass to Hamback. Hamback almost walks, picks up his dribble. Crazy shot. That one was blocked and deflected by Gobble. Now coming back the other way. Long pass ahead to Long. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound Davis. Under 30 seconds left here in the quarter. Killen's going to try to walk it across the timeline. That was more than 10 seconds. That's 12 seconds it took him to get across the timeline. Killen. Now over here to McMurtry. Thinks about a deep three. It looks like they're going to play for the final. Nope, he'll try a three. No good. Rebound Maddox. 8 seconds left. Ahead now to Boswell. Boswell. Kicks out. Gobble in the corner for three. No good. Rebound Killen. And that is the end of the first quarter. Rogers leads at 14-11 after 8 minutes of play. When we return, it's time for the second quarter here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Jacabry Stevenson with the layup off the steal. He's got 4 points. Lawrence County now cuts the lead to 1. And now another steal by Stevenson, playing some great defense. And he's going to be fouled on the play. And that one will go against McMurtry. Picks up his first, team's 4th. Gobble will take it out of bounds. Inbounds into Maddox, now over to Stevenson. Stevenson, nice pass to Gobble, who knees it out to Boswell in the corner. Now nice backdoor to Stevenson, up and in. He's got 6, and Lawrence County now leads at 15-14. Harper with it now for the Pirates, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Long pass over to McMurtry. Thinks about a three, pulls it down. That one's stolen away by Bedford. Bedford coming the other way, pulls up. Boswell drives the paint. Right-handed layup up and in. And Brad Newton will call a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. The Wild, and we'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory. And gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
And back here at Rogers, Lawrence County starting off the third quarter with a 6-0 run. They lead this one 17-14. Davis to take it out of bounds. Lincoln Peoples, who just checked into the game, gets the inbounds. Peoples with it, gets it across the timeline. His pass is intercepted by Boswell. Boswell coming the other way, pulls up, left-handed shot off the glass and in. He has got 9. Lawrence County's now got 8 points off 6 Rogers turnovers. Killen. He rushes back the other way. And now we're going to get a foul called against Luke Maddox. Max will pick up his first. That's the team's first. Taking it out of bounds here is Peoples. Peoples gets it in to Will Robertson. Robertson's floater's no good. Rebound, Logan Boswell. Boswell, long outlet pass to Bedford. Bedford picks up his dribble, now to Maddox. NBA range 3. Back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, comes out to Harper. Harper hands it away to Killen. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. Killen's first points. It's a 3-point Lawrence County lead. Quickly the other way is Bedford. Bedford in transition. Nice move. Right-handed layup, no good. And rebound. Fought for and won by Peoples. Peoples gets it ahead to Harper. Harper in the corner. Killen for 3. And we're tied. He's got 5 straight points. It's a 19-all game, 6:05 remaining in the half. Boswell, he'll pull up for 3. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Killen. Killen coming quickly the other way. Now down low to Davis. Davis spins, right-handed shot in the paint, no good. Rebound, Bedford. Now to Maddox. Maddox, long pass, and that misses everybody. Thrown out of bounds, just a 3rd turnover against Lawrence County. Hughes and Long in. As Boswell and Gobble will check out. Davis gets it into Killen. Now ahead to Peoples. Peoples tries to dribble out of traffic over to Killen. Long pass over to Davis, almost intercepted. Now to Peoples. Peoples drives into the paint. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Robertson. His shot's blocked by Long, coming the other way. Now Hughes loses it. And they said he was fouled. That was Maddox that lost it. He was fouled on the play. And that's going to go on Robertson. He picks up his first, team's 5th. Bedford to take it out of bounds. Gets it into Stevenson near the corner. Now Stevenson steps back over to Hughes. Hughes at the free throw line, spins, picks up his dribble out to Bedford. Bedford drives, kicks out. Long thinks about a 3. He'll drive into the paint, pulls up, fadeaway jumper, knocks it down. His first points, Lawrence County retakes the lead, 21-19, 5:05 remaining in the half. Robertson over to Peoples. Peoples finally gets across the timeline, intercepted by Bedford. Bedford coming the other way, behind the back pass, and that one's even dribbled off the official. Now Bedford. Stevenson, he'll try a 3. No good. Rebound, fought for and won by Harper. Harper now, guarded by Stevenson, who spins across the timeline. And that one's stolen away. Now they're going to go ahead to Stevenson. Slows up, right-handed layup up and in. Stevenson's got 8. Lawrence County with their largest lead of 4, 23-19. And then that one, as Killen will be fouled by Stevenson on the play. So Jacabry picks up his first, team's 2nd. Now a whole host of Pirates about to come in. as Mars and Caperton will check in. And checking out is Harper and Peoples. Hughes checks out. Osborne checks in. Boswell back in the game as well. Caperton picks up his dribble. Now over to Killen. Back now. Davis back to Killen, over to Caperton. Now it's Killen with it in the paint. Floater up and in. Killen's got 7. It's a 2-point Lawrence County lead. Boswell, who just checked in. Long pass out to Bedford in the corner. He'll try deep 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Davis. Davis has been all over the glass so far for the Pirates. Now hands it over to Killen. Nice outlet pass over to Caperton. Caperton now to Mars. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebound, won by Robertson. Now up to Caperton. Killen thinks about a 3. Now kicks it back out to Caperton. 3:30 remaining in the first half. A 2-point Lawrence County lead. Killen gets a screen from Mars. Now thrown down low to Mars. He'll go up. Rattles home and he's fouled. I don't know who he called the foul on number 14. Free throw on its way by Mars, no good. Rebound, Drake Osborne. I think he meant to call that on Drake Osborne. Boswell, long, back to Boswell. Now inside the Osborne. Bedford. Bedford kicks out the Boswell. He'll try corner 3. Nothing but net. Boswell in the double figures with 12. Lawrence County leads 26-23. That pass almost stolen away. Killen coming back. It's Davis. He'll drive. Shot up. No good. Rebound, TJ Gobble. Gobble now ahead to Osborne. Osborne now to Gobble. Back to Osborne. Drive Osborne. Shot up and in. Drake Osborne with the baseline floater. Lawrence County leads by 5 at 28-23. And then that pass is stolen away by Blake Long. Long now to Bedford in the corner for 3. Almost banked it in. Killen with the rebound. Outlet pass out to Davis, 2-on-1. Davis drives. Shot blocked by Gobble, but he said he fouled him. TJ will pick up his second, team's 4th. Now a pair of free throws coming up here for Davis. First shot on its way, no good. Stevenson and Maddox will check in. Gobble and Osborne will check out. Now Harper will check in for the Pirates, and checking out will be Will Robertson. Next free throw on its way from Davis. No good. Missed them both. Rogers now 0 of 3 from the line. Boswell across the timeline. Kicks over to Bedford in the corner. Drives the baseline. Kicks out now to Boswell. Over to Maddox straight away. Back to Boswell. He'll get a screen from nice give and go to Long. Long pulls up. Shot off the glass and in. He's got 4. Lawrence County leads by 7. 2 minutes left here in the half. Now coming the other way. Mars. Right-handed layup. That one rolls in. He's got 4, leads down to 5. Boswell now coming the other way. Dribbles out, now to Bedford. NBA range 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Bedford. Kicks out to Boswell, and that one's knocked out of bounds by Killen. No subs from either side. Minute 39 left in the half. Lawrence County leading 30-25. Bedford will take it out of bounds. Throws it in to Boswell. Boswell back to Bedford in the corner. Bedford dribbles out to the wing. Now kicks over to Stevenson. Stevenson crosses over, spins. Floater, no good. Rebound, Davis. Press put on by Lawrence County as Davis gets it ahead to Caperton. Caperton coming in transition, pulls up, kicks out to Harper. Harper will now drive the baseline, kicks out to Caperton. He'll try a 3 from the wing. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Maddox. Tipped into the hands of Long. Outlet pass. Intercepted by Caperton, and Caperton falls down. Should have been a travel. And now Beach Side just trading turnovers. Bedford coming back the other way, off the glass and in. He's got a 5. Lawrence County now leads 32-25. Killen across the timeline quickly with speed. Kicks out the Mars. Mars gets his pass intercepted by Maddox. Max coming the other way. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. His first points, Lawrence County now with their largest lead at 34-25. 35 seconds left, Caperton. Good pressure from Maddox. Caperton picks up his dribble. That one's intercepted by Stevenson. Right-handed, off the glass and in. Stevenson in the double figures with 10. Lawrence County now leads by 11. 20 seconds left in the half. Killen going to try to walk it across the timeline and does. Comes ahead with speed. Pulls up floater in the lane. No good. Rebound. Now out to Harper. 10 seconds left. Killen in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Davis. Davis kicks out the Harper. 4 seconds left. He tries a 3. No good. Rebound. Fought for and won by Long. And that is the end of the first half. Lawrence County leads this one 36-25 after 2 quarters of play. When we return, we have head girls coach Wendy Scott for a halftime interview. That's next here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
And joined here at halftime by head girls coach Wendy Scott. Wendy, you guys rebounded after that tough loss on Tuesday. Came out and got yourself a pretty convincing win here tonight.
Luckily, we got to come back and play a game pretty quick, and it's always nice in basketball not to have to wait a whole week. After you lose, you want to play. I told them I wish we could play on Wednesday, but it was nice to come out and kind of get back to ourselves tonight and get the win.
Your daughter, JC, came out and had a nice first half and distributed the ball pretty well there in the second half as well.
Yeah, we did. We got a lot of people involved and got a lot of girls some minutes, which we'll try to do every time we get a chance. But I was proud of us tonight. We wanted to focus on our energy level and just playing at a high energy level no matter what happens. And I felt like we made some sloppy mistakes at times, but we didn't. We still played hard and made up for a lot of them.
What kind of corrections did you see your girls make from that Loretto loss coming into today?
Well, our rebounding was one thing. We've been rebounding well the whole season, but that was one thing that we slipped on that really hurt us. Turnovers, wanted to take care of the ball a little bit better. And then we focused a little bit more on our man-to-man defense tonight as well.
Moved the ball around, a lot of balanced scoring also, and it's good to see a lot of those youngsters come in, a lot of confidence and start knocking down some shots.
They do. They can shoot. They can shoot. They get after it. They're a fun group. They're going to be fun to watch over the next few years.
And that's got to excite you too, like you mentioned. You know, when you see kind of these blowout losses to get your girls some time,
right,
and to watch them not be timid and go out there and hit some shots, it's got to be a lot of confidence for you as a coach.
It is. It's encouraging looking into the future.
Now, I know, Ohio State lost. I know your husband's from Ohio, a big Ohio State fan. Is he doing okay? How's the last week?
He's done better than what he's ever done before. So, but we were gone playing in Murfreesboro whenever they had the game. I wasn't worried about him, but I was worried about my 6-year-old that he was supposed to be in charge of. So I was just I wanted to make sure he was okay. But yeah, they both survived.
Got a busy week coming up next week, a couple of home games. What do you want to see how your girls moving ahead into this next two games?
I want us to keep focusing on, our rebounds, our offensive efficiency. I think that's something that we've got to start getting efficient offensively against the different types of defenses. And each game that we play, like the other night when we saw a half-court trap, it's the first time we've seen a half-court trap. And those games are good for us because ultimately you're preparing for tournament time. And when we look back, that game, at some point we can say will have prepared us for something we see in the tournament. We played against zone, man, half-court trap, matchup zones. So I want us moving into December and after Christmas just getting very comfortable and being efficient with every possession that we have and not wasting any.
Head Coach Wendy Scott, thank you for stopping by halftime. We'll see you guys Tuesday against Giles County.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we'll have the start of the second half here on the X Sports Network.
This is the good life.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
It's time for Fun Facts. Today we're heading to Virginia. Virginia is our 10th state, entering the Union on June 25th, 1788. It seceded from the Union on April 17, 1861, but it would be readmitted on January 26, 1870. Here are 5 fun facts about Virginia. 1. Both the American Revolution and the Civil War ended in Virginia. 2. In 1989, Virginia became the first state to elect a black governor, Doug Wilder. 3. So, contrary to popular belief, the first Thanksgiving did not take place in Plymouth in 1621, but in Virginia in 1619. Number 4. 8 U.S. presidents were born in Virginia. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, William Harrison, John Tyler, Zachary Taylor, and Woodrow Wilson. That's a lot of presidents. Number 5. When does the school year start in Virginia? Well, all you have to do is ask the state's main amusement park, King's Dominion. The King's Dominion law states that schools cannot start before Labor Day. Must be nice. And there you have it, 5 fun facts about Virginia. See you next time on Fun Facts.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Rogers. Taking a look at the first half stats. Lawrence County leading the Pirates 36-25. Logan Boswell, Jacabry Stevenson with big first halves. Boswell with 10. Boswell with 12. Stevenson with 10. Alex Bedford had 5. TJ Gobble with 1. Luke Maddox with 2. Blake Long with 4. And Drake Osborne with 2. On the other side for Rogers, Brock Killen. He's got 7. Malachi Davis, 6. Ty Caperton. Carver McMurtry with 2. And Caden Harper off the bench with 4. Hustle stat-wise, Lawrence County's forced 12 turnovers, getting 14 points off of those. Rogers' first 4 turnovers with 4 points. Lawrence County just 1 offensive rebound, no second chance points. Rogers, 8 offensive rebounds, 4 second chance points. And at the line, Lawrence County is 3 of 4, and Rogers is 0 of 3. Wildcats trailed 14-11 after 1 quarter of play, and then stormed back in a big way, outscoring the Pirates 25-11 in the second quarter. Wildcats will start off with the ball to start the second half, trying to continue the momentum that they had there in the second quarter. Original starting lineups in here for both sides. Here in Green Hill, Alabama. Nice gym, and everybody wearing purple in support of Cade Schultz. Starting the second half here, Luke Maddox gets the inbounds. Maddox walks it across the timeline, gets a screen from Boswell. Now back out to Boswell. He'll drive into the paint, kicks out to Stevenson off the wing for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Davis. Davis, who had a big first half there on the glass, he's being trapped, looking for somebody, and gets it ahead now to Caperton, and Caperton's fouled by Stevenson. Jacabry picks up his second, team's first. Lawrence County only had 4 fouls there in the first half, and now the officials having a discussion with Jacabry about, I think Jacabry was just asking him what the foul was. No argument. Wasn't real, neither side was angry at each other, so it wasn't a threat of a technical. Davis gets the inbounds. He'll drive the baseline. Pulls up now over to Caperton, swings over to Killen. He'll try a 3 from the wing, nothing but net. Killen in the double figures now with 10. It's an 8-point Lawrence County lead. Maddox hands over to Stevenson. Now over to Bedford. Bedford skip pass out to Stevenson. He'll drive the baseline. Now kicks out to Maddox. Maddox dribbles into paint. Nice pass to Boswell. Off the glass, rolls it home. He leads all scores with 14. The lead's back out to 10. Coming the other way is Killen. Killen picks up his dribble, being trapped, loses it, and now a fight for the ball. Maddox is tipping it out of every Rogers player's hands, and now a jump ball, and that will stay with the Pirates. Great hustle there on the play by Luke Maddox. Lawrence County so far winning all the hustle statistics for the most part, except for offensive rebounds, second chance points. Pretty much everything after that has been controlled by Lawrence County. Caperton gets the inbounds, minute 10 into the third. He's guarded by Maddox in the man-to-man. He traveled. They're going to call a foul on Maddox instead. Lawrence County faithful doesn't agree with that. It's a second foul on Maddox, second team foul. And it's one official making these somewhat questionable calls. 6:48 remaining in the third. Caperton takes it out of bounds, tries to lob it into Killen, almost intercepted by Maddox. Killen's going to race back the other way, but it's tipped out of bat. Boswell quickly had the Maddox, right-handed layup off the glass and in. A little bit of revenge for Luke Maddox. 13th turnover against Rogers. Now 16 points off those turnovers. Coming back the other way. Davis misses, gets his own rebound, throws up a shot. That's in, and he's fouled. Now 9 offensive rebounds by the Pirates. Foul will go against Bedford. And Alex picks up his first, team's third. Hughes and Long the check into the game. Checking out will be Maddox and Bedford. Davis with the chance at the and one. And the and one shot on its way, no good. Rogers now 0 of 4 from the line. Boswell coming back the other way for the Wildcats. Man-to-man put on by the Pirates, now over to Long. Long steps back now to Boswell straight away. Tries to throw it down low to Gobble, intercepted by Mars. Just the 5th turnover against the Wildcats. Killen with it. Crosses the timeline, guarded by Hughes. Loses that one, almost walks. Now it's McMurtry. Pulls it down, over to Killen. Killen regains the ball after it's knocked away, but it's almost stolen away by Long, regained by Killen. Killen picks it up. McMurtry in the corner with it. Lawrence County active hands causing all kinds of trouble. Now Davis kicks out the McMurtry straight away for 3, no good. And Davis comes up with another offensive rebound. Make that now 10 in the game for the Pirates. Caperton kicks out to Davis. He'll try a corner 3. Nothing but net. Davis in the double figures with 11. Make that now 7 second chance points for the Pirates. 40-33 is the Lawrence County lead. 5:30 remaining in the third. Hughes with it. Stolen away by Killen, coming back the other way. Killen stops. Left-handed layup, no good. And that one's lost. Rebound to Killen. Killen throws it off the glass and in. He's got 12. Leads down the 5 at 40-35. Boswell coming the other way. Throws it to Stevenson. Stevenson steps back. Now over to Hughes. Gets a screen. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back out to Stevenson. Drives in the paint. Now back to Hughes. Thinks about 3. Pulls it down. Tries a mid-range jumper. Knocks it down. His first points leads back out to 7 at 42-35. 4:50 remaining in the third. Lawrence County with the press on. Caperton with it. Guarded by Boswell. Caperton gets across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Trap put on. And that one's stolen away by Long. And now Long's going to get fouled in the process by Davis. Davis picks up his second, team's first. Now subs coming in for Lawrence County. Looks like Osborne, Maddox, and Bedford. Checking out is Boswell, Stevenson, and Hughes. Maddox with it. Gets over to Long. He'll try 3 from the wing. Misses. Rebound, Alex Bedford. And he tries to throw that one, and he throws it right into the hands of Harper. Harper comes back the other way, layup up and in. Harper now with 6, leads down the 5. Now it's Max goes up, and he was clearly fouled, no call, and it will stay with Lawrence County as it went out of bounds. Bedford takes it out of bounds into Maddox. Maddox with it in the corner, kicks it out the Long. 5-point Lawrence County lead. TJ Gobble with it. And it gets that ball knocked away and stolen into the hands of Killen. Killen comes back the other way. Now hands over to McMurtry. Drives off the glass and in. Carver McMurtry now with 4. It's a 3-point Lawrence County lead. Long thinks about a 3, pulls it down. Nice spin move. Drives, lifts, scoop shot off the glass and in. Good answer by Blake Long. Leans back out the 5 at 44-39. Davis inbounds into Killen, and Long steals it away, but Killen was fouled. Blake will pick up his first, team's 4th. Boswell and Stevenson set the check back in. Checking out is Long and Gobble. No subs on the other side for Rogers. Very fast-paced game here. Killen looking for somebody. Lobs it in, but it's tipped and won by Harper, but intercepted there by Maddox. Ahead the Osborne, and Osborne misses. Rebound Davis. And now Davis is going to get fouled, and Joe Wilson does not agree with that. That foul will go on Maddox. He'll pick up his 3rd. That's the team's 5th. Joe Wilson had to contain himself. Now Max picks up his 3rd foul. Davis looking for somebody. Can't find anybody and gets it in to Killen. Killen, guarded by Osborne, gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, looking for somebody. And now a foul called against Lawrence County. That's going to go, I believe, on Osborne. And Drake's going to pick up his first. It's a team 6, and now Rogers with 3:17 left in the third is one foul away from the 1-and-1. 6-1 are the fouls here in the second half. Killen looking for somebody, barely gets it into Davis in time. He's guarded by Osborne. He gets across the timeline. He rushes now in the corner to Harper for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Jacabry Stevenson. Stevenson now to Long. Long's going to rush it back the other way. Nice behind-the-back move. Loses it. Now to Stevenson. Stevenson will try a 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Killen. Killen lobs it ahead here to Davis. Davis will drive, picks up his dribble, pushes off the front iron, no good. And Long comes up with the rebound. Blake coming the other way. Euro step, reverse layup. What a move and in! Now Joe Wilson is going to call a timeout here for Lawrence County. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here, Ab Rogers, Lawrence County leading by 7, 46-39, 2:35 remaining in the third quarter. Blake Long now with 8 points after that amazing move before the timeout. Davis inbounds into Caperton. Caperton now over to Killen. Rock Killen here, guarded by Stevenson, gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, looking for somebody, finds Caperton. Caperton now to Harper in the corner, he'll try a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Logan Boswell. Boswell now coming back the other way. Pulls up, over to Bedford. Bedford now back to Boswell. Boswell over to Bedford. Bedford tries to throw it down low to Gobble, and Killen, who had it, couldn't save it, and it goes out of bounds to the Wildcats. Bedford takes it out of bounds here for Lawrence County. Gets inside the Long, off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up, and he's fouled. That will go on Killen. Killen will pick up his first, and now a pair of free throws. And it's just the team's second. First one from Long on its way, knocks it down. No subs from either side. Next shot from Long, rattles both home. He's in the double figures with 10. Carter Hughes will now check into the game. Checking out will be Alex Bedford. Now 3 Wildcats in double figures, Stevenson, Long, and Boswell. Carter trying to confuse the official there. 48-39 is the lead, and now we got a clock issue. I don't think the clock ran on the previous play. It stops at 2:35 here left in the third. And he's trying to, I think he was trying to adjust it and roll about 5 seconds off that clock. Scoreboard still says 46-39, should be 48-39. Still having some scoreboard issues. And now they're having to go underneath to fix the issue here. Sometimes it happens. Now they finally got it fixed, and should be, now they got the 2:01, so a good job by the Rogers administration to make sure the issue is fixed. So clock's at 2:01 now. Lawrence County leading by 9, 48-39 here in the third quarter. Davis will take it out of bounds for the Pirates. Runs the baseline, gets it in the Harper. Harper with it on the sideline, guarded by Hughes. Hughes gets it over to Davis across the timeline. Davis with it straight away. Now over to Harper. Harper guarded by Blake Long. Gets a screen here from Davis. Now he's going to be guarded by TJ Gobble. Harper kicks in the Killen in the corner for three. That one's blocked on the play there by Boswell. Now it's coming back the other way. Long to Stevenson. Stevenson kicks out the long. Gets a screen. Step back three. Back iron no good. Rebound. Mars. Now over to Davis. Davis brings it back quickly the other way. Picks up his dribble. Goes back door to Harper. Kicks out the Killen. Fakes a three. Drives. Tries a mid-range jumper. Rolls it home. He's got 14 to tie the lead. 48-41 is the Lawrence County lead. Boswell coming back the other way. Nice spin move off the glass. Can't get it to go. And Killen comes up with the rebound. Minute left here in the third. Lawrence County up by 7. Killen now coming the other way. Out the Harper. NBA range three. Knocks it down. He's got 9. The lead's down to 4. 48-44. Boswell across the timeline with it over to Stevenson. Stevenson dribbles out near the Pirate logo. Now over to Long. 40 seconds left here in the quarter. Now over to Boswell. Might be trying to play for the final shot here of the quarter. Now over to Gobble. Gobble at the wing, over to Long straight away. Long spins, kicks out to Hughes. Hughes now over to Boswell, now to Long. Long throws it in the Gobble at the free throw line. He'll drive, spins, left-handed hook shot, gets it to go. TJ Gobble with 3, Lawrence County up by 6. Now coming the other way, Davis, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound, Carter Hughes, 5 seconds left. Hughes ahead to Long. Long to Stevenson, layup at the buzzer, rolls it home. What a play! Jake Stevenson now with 12. Lawrence County leads 52-44 after 3 quarters of play. We'll have the start of the fourth when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Rogers, Lawrence County leads 52-44 as we head into the fourth quarter. Wildcats will start off with the ball. Luke Maddox checks back into the game here for the Wildcats. He's playing with 3 fouls. Stevenson now over to Bedford. Bedford back in the game, now over to Maddox. Thinks about 3, actually stepped out of bounds on the sideline there. Make that now 9 turnovers here against Lawrence County. Looks like the original starting lineup in here for the Wildcats. Caperton with it. Picks up his dribble, gets over to Killen. Killen now across the timeline. Now over to Harper. Harper picks up his dribble. Looking for somebody. A lot of pressure now. It's Killen. Killen here in the corner. He'll try to drive the baseline. Now it's over to Davis. Davis now to Caperton. Caperton dribbles, drives. Now out to Harper. Harper thinks about a 3. Pulls it down over to Davis. Davis picks up his dribble. Tight defense here from Lawrence County. Harper now guarded by Boswell in this matchup zone. Now Killen straight away for 3. That one's blocked by Boswell. And Stevenson coming up with it. And then that one's lost away. And then Davis almost went over and back. Killen now with it. And now we're going to get a block call here against Lawrence County. And picking up that foul is Luke Maddox. He's going to pick up his 4th. That's the team's 7th. A pair of free throws. Excuse me, it's a 1-on-1 coming up now. As Long will check in, and Maddox will check out. 1-on-1 coming up here for Brock Killen. He leads all Pirates with 14. First shot on its way, and he hits it. That's the first free throw made by Rogers in this game. They're now 1 of 5 from the line. Next shot, and he hits them both. He leads all scorers with 16. Pirates now 2 of 6 from the line. 52-46 is the lead. Gobble with it on the low block. Turns around, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound Robertson. Robertson now ahead to Killen. Killen across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, being trapped over to Caperton straight away. Throws it down low to Robertson. Robertson shot up, no good. Rebound Bedford. Bedford fights off Davis. He'll come back quickly the other way. Now to Boswell in transition. Tries to get the Gobble, and Gobble's fouled by Caperton. Ty picks up his 2nd, team's 3rd. 6:40 left here in the game. Long will take it out of bounds here for the Wildcats. Calls out the play. Looking for somebody. Gets into Stevenson. Nice play. Stevenson reverse layup. No good. Rebound Davis. Coming back the other way with it is Caperton. Now to Harper. Tries to pull it for 3. Now it's to Caperton. And then that pass to Davis is deflected out of bounds by Boswell. Good defense. Actually, they said it went off Davis. Good job by Boswell. Lawrence County will get it back. Make that now 18 turnovers against the Pirates. Good job by Logan Boswell. 6:25 remaining in the game. Boswell crosses the timeline. Team leading by 6. Boswell now to Gobble. Gobble drives the baseline. Tries to dish to Stevenson. That one's stolen away by Davis. Now 11 turnovers by the Wildcats. Putting the press on. Davis tries to fight out, and we get a travel caught against Davis. Make that now 19 turnovers against the Pirates. Good defense by Stevenson and Gobble. And then Brad Newton doesn't agree with that travel call, so now both sides got gripes with the guys in black and white. Boswell hands over to Stevenson, now to Bedford. Bedford crosses over, drives. Euro step, shot up, no good. Rebound Davis. Davis has been everywhere on the glass. It's been hard to stop. Caperton with it now for the Pirates, gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, almost walks, and fights it in to Davis. Davis at the free throw line, tries a shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up. That shot, no good. Rebound Long. Long coming quickly the other way. Pulls up, nice move. Now to Boswell. He'll try 3 from the wing. Rattles it home. Now Joe Wilson will call a timeout here for Lawrence County. It's a full timeout. We'll take that on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank